How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We got a fun video today. We are going to put something to the test. Now, Ivan LaCroix with DIY and C6 Ceramics says their app polish can be used with any coating, any sealant, any wax, and it's going to help it last longer. As we already know from watching my previous videos, all the top surfaces on the Outback have failed. The coating is no longer there, or if it's there, at bare minimum, it is not providing the hydrophobic properties. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to put 3 different products to the test. Now what I'm going to do, angle you down, I'm going to polish the hood, just the hood, to get any of the quick beads that may be remaining on there, polish that away. And then I'm going to use the APP polish, and I'm going to do that on the upper half of the hood. Now, what I'm curious to see is what kind of difference that's going to make on longevity for all these products. And today, our contenders will be OBERK Lotus Coat, GTECHNIQ c2v3, and Dr. Beasley's Bead Hero. Now, and I've used all of these before, so I'm very curious to see what kind of difference will using app make on longevity. Is it going to actually add longevity to it, or will it not? I don't know. We're going to have to figure that out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to polish it real quick on or off of camera. If anyone is wondering, I'm going to use Vonix V polish, their E2 to E3 medium cut finishing polish. I have a orange pad, and I'm just going to use my little Adams 8mm throw 5-inch backing plate. I'm going to use that for everything, just so I only have to dig out one machine. So what we're going to do, I'm going to get this polished. I am then going to record applying app to the upper half of the hood, just so it is on film and verifiable. And then what we're going to do, I'm going to apply each one of those coatings on the hood. Now, what I'm expecting to see, hopefully, we'll see what happens, is the upper half of the hood is going to last longer than the bottom half. That's my prediction based off of the information I have about the C6 app. But let me stop yapping and let me get and polish this hood real quick, and then we'll be right back to apply the APP polish. We'll wipe it off, and then I'm going to get straight into applying the protections. So we'll just split it into thirds, and let's see how this goes. I'm excited to see the results. I have no clue what they'll be. All right, I did a quick polish on the hood. Use the 2-towel method, 1 rinseless dampened towel and a dry towel to help remove the polish residue. So now we're going to go on to the app. Now all you need is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm only doing the upper half, so this will be more than enough. What I've done is I've turned the machine down to a 1.5, because what you're doing, you're applying the app to the surface. You're not doing any correction. So let me get roughly half the hood, and I will quickly buzz over the top half of the hood, and then we'll wipe it off. Then I just got to get my light on. Only got one cable right now, so I got to swap between them. So yeah, then we'll get into applying the protection and see how it holds up. So let's get going. I think this is about half. There we go. Dab it across. All right, that's good. Drop that in my bucket. Let me get the light on real fast. There we go. Now, let's wipe off. I got one dry towel. I'm just going to slowly, lightly work it off. So a fun fact, from what I have seen and heard from Ivan, what this product does is it lightly swells the paint, allowing for whatever coating you are using to go into the paint and not just on the surface. Let's see, what am I noticing? I did not have any trouble wiping off the residue. So let me go readjust the camera. I'm going to grab 3 towels and let's get into the application. And let's see if I can notice any difference in application. So we'll be right back. All right, first up, we got Lotus Coat. Now, according to OBERK, when you do spray on wipe off application, you should see about a year of protection. Let's see what happens. For applying all of these products, I'm going to spray it into the towel and then apply it on the surface. And then wherever I end up, I'll leave the towel there just so I can see with the other towel. So I'm going to do 3 priming sprays. Let's see if OBERK will play ball and stay put. So apply. That looks good. Just work it into the surface real good. All right, let me flip over to a dry side. Okay. Slickness. This is slick. Now, actually, I myself cannot tell a difference between well, it's a little bit slicker where the app was applied. So we're going to leave that towel right there. The edge of it will signify where I finished off. So, Lotus coat. I could sense maybe a little bit of slickness where it was applied, but it was hard to tell. Like the whole hood is pretty slick. Next we got GTECHNIQ c2v3. Let me look real quick to see what kind of longevity they claim. Shake well. 6 months of durability. See what happens. So it's all shook up. All right, we did 3 sprays. Now what we'll do, plant it right here, work down, work over here, and just apply to the surface. And I'm going to work it in a bit. Flip it over. Until it all goes away. Flip to another dry side just to make sure. Nice light hand. Let's see, slickness. Let's see here. Again, at about here. It definitely gets slicker, but I'm not getting any noticeable difference between the app side and non-app side. Maybe you mainly see a difference when you apply a coating. Now, Bead Hero. This is a solid product. I've used this in the past. Their claims on longevity, they don't say anything on the bottle. But if I remember correctly, it's a couple months. Or they say months. And real life use of this product, I've seen about 3 weeks. And then you probably want to put a second application on. But it works really well. So 3 sprays into the towel. Let me make sure it's primed. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Start here. Work down. Over. Flip it over. So one thing I will say, between all of these products, Dr. Beasley Bead Hero actually feels the slickest. You know, I feel the towel gliding along a lot easier than the other two. But let's see what durability holds up. So that's going to be the end of the video. And the next video I post about this will be, you know, like a week or 2 weeks. Whenever I get around to washing this car again, we'll be able to see. And then, you know, I'll be able to add how they are holding up. And let's see though, will app improve the longevity of these coatings? Because remember, Lotus coat, c2v3 in the middle, Bead Hero on the edge. Let me know in the comments, which one do you think will last the longest? And do you think app polish will actually improve longevity. So that is going to be a wrap of this video. A nice quick one. I appreciate you all hanging in there and watching my video. If you like this kind of content, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video. And once again, all of these products I will leave in the description below where you can get them. And you can get all of them from Car Supplies Warehouse. Code MAT10 will save you 10% at checkout. If you use my affiliate link, I do get a small cut from your purchase, and it just goes to help fund the channel and further tests and other, different kind of detailing content. So I hope you all have a great day, and I will catch you in the next video.